Good morning, my high school students. Today is Monday, November 16th. Here are the things you will be doing for today. We have quite a bit of math to do today, so I'm going to get through our reading. You have your word study. You have two different chapters within the book you will read. And then for math, I have done the first page of each box. So if you need extra help, please let me know. Call me, we can get on Google Hangout and we can share our screens and we can definitely work through these together. So our very first one talks about different types of triangles. So remember, you can click on these, it'll read it to you. You have your marker to take notes on, your highlighter to highlight things. So let me go to our next slide here. So it's talking about different triangles. Here we have a right triangle, and a right triangle has a 90-degree angle, which is this angle right here. You can make a square in it perfectly. And then you have equilateral triangles, which all sides are equal, all angles are equal, and all angles are 60 degrees. Then you have what's called a scalene triangle, and nothing is equal, not the sides or your angles. Then you have an isosceles triangle, and that means that two of the sides and two of the angles are equal. So like I said, I've done this one. Well, this one you just match up your labels with. So put a square on the right angle of the right triangle. So you see this triangle here, and you're going to put this right triangle on the 90-degree angle and complete the rest for the leg of the right triangle and the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is across from the right angle. So that completes your first geometry box. And your second geometry box talks about, we just did this one. Okay, so these are the same notes. So you will review the same notes, and then it gives you your activity to do. So do the angles of the triangle add up to 180 degrees. So I took the angles here, and the angles are your little like rainbows right here. So each of these are an angle. This is an angle, this is an angle, and this is an angle here. So I took the different degrees, the angle of A, which is 126 plus 12 plus 42, and I added those up and I got 180 degrees. And then it asked how many angles are equal. Well, if I look here, none of these numbers are the same. So they're not equal. None are equal, and none are equal sides. So then it asked, I clicked. When you click on this box, there's different boxes there are different boxes that will show up, and I clicked scaling triangle because it was 0 angles and 0 sides that were equal. So you'll complete those. And then our next geometry box is similar triangles, knowing how to compare angles within a triangle to know if they are similar or not similar. So read through these notes here for angle, which are two angles of the one triangle are equal to two angles of the other triangle. So the two triangles are similar using angle. And then you have side, knowing that all the sides are the same or not the same, and it can be multiplied or divided by the same number to equal the matching letters of the other triangle. Then the two triangles are similar using side. So here I completed this one for you to understand that here's triangle ABC, and notice my angles here, and then my triangle DEF. So what measurements are given for each triangle? Well, it's not side, it's angle, because it shows an angle here and an angle here. And then are two triangles of ABC equal to two sides of DEC? Well, we know that this is 80 and this is 50, so we know they are not equal. Then we have 22 and 65, and we know that those are not equal. So are the triangles equal using the two angles? No, they are not. Are they similar? No, they are not. So you'll complete the rest of those following this format. Again, with your figuring out whether two triangles are similar or not similar. Okay, so are the two triangles similar? Yes, they are both triangles. Are they similar? So remember, it says if we could divide or multiply, that they are similar when we have these two with side, side, side. So what measures are given for each triangle? Well, we know there's no little rainbows here, so it's side, 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 knowing that there is a number on each one of the three sides of the triangle. So it's going to be side, side, side. And we know that ABC is smaller than this triangle DEF. So we know then that DEF is bigger. And then I went and I multiplied these all across. So it says, are all sides multiplied by the same number? Well, yes, they are all multiplied by the same number. And is triangle ABC similar to DEF? Yes, they are similar. So you will complete that box with the either angle, or side, side, side. And then here you just count, this is the standards connection box, and you will count then the legs here. So make sure you're looking at the color. So I'm looking at 3, 3, 3. So there's 3 sides here, or 3 boxes that can make up this side. And I know that this is my right triangle here because I can make a perfect, let's see if I can, a perfect square here. And anything across from my right angle is my hypotenuse. Okay, so that's why this orange here, hypotenuse, this is your hypotenuse. So I'm putting in the different numbers here. So 3 times 3 and then equals 9. So this here is 9. And then you'll just complete the rest of that. Same here, you're just counting your boxes here for the legs and the hypotenuse. And then this is adding to 100, these two boxes, adding to 100 vertically and horizontally. And then you have a history timeline, and you will click on the different boxes within that timeline, and knowing that the order of events happens from, a smaller number to a bigger number. So you'll see that on your number line there. And then your life skills application. Your pipes get clogged. What do I do in case of A? So let me just go with clogged toilet. That probably happens the most to us, maybe. Clogged drain, clogged sink. So there's different things that we do for different problems that we may come across within our house or maybe at school. So let's just go with clogged sink. You use a drain cleaner. You follow directions on the bottle and make sure to protect your skin and eyes. So read through these. Call a plumber. And then on this next slide here, it has us decide what we're going to do. So we just read the sink gets clogged. What do we do? Are we going to get a drain snake? Are we going to get a plunger? Are we going to call a plumber? Or are we going to use drain cleaner? So the sink gets clogged. We are definitely going to use a drain cleaner. So go through those, and that will then help you with how to know what to do when you have a certain problem when pipes get clogged. And then for science, you guys do not have to do this box. If you did choose to do that experiment, this is just the next step within that process. Okay, for CK12 people, your earth space science. you will have, since we have been reading last week about things from the past, I've decided to find an article and some reading and videos about fossils from the past. So make sure you find your November 16th date, and this will be fossils from the past. And guys, this should take you some time, at least probably 45 minutes to an hour. So make some time for this today for your Earth, Space, and Science class. You have the different adaptive practice. Remember, I would do this last. You have all the different videos to watch, very interesting videos. You'll have different reads that you can read and real world applications about real world different people and different fossils that are actually in our world today. And then I'll go ahead and complete the adaptive practice. And then for my money skills students, again, you will have to look at today's date, November 16th. And I have done this, and I'm going to do a couple with you so you understand what to do. So you will be doing coins and money in word problems. Remember, I always do this video and it will help you. Always watch the video so you can then do the adaptive practice. So here we have Gala sold his old phone and bought a new phone with the money he had made. He paid for his new phone using 14 $10 bills and 25 bills. How much did he sell his phone for? Okay, so you have to understand the language here. 14 $10 bills. So $10 bills, I'm going to do, so I have $10 bills, but I'm going to multiply it by 14 because that's how many $10 bills we have. There's 14 of them. So I'm do 14 times 10 equals 140. So I'm going to keep that number in my head, 140. Then I have $25 bills. So I'm going to clear this out. Remember 140. And I have $25 bills. So 20 times 5, because I have 20 of the $5 bills. Okay, equals 100. So then I'm going to add the 140 to that. And my answer then is $240. So he sold his phone for $240. All right, next, I'll do one more with you. Mr. Smith paid for his son's babysitting fee in cash, 8 $100 bills and 18 $10 bills. How much did Mr. Smith transfer to the babysitter? So 8 $100 bills. Well, we know that 8 times 100 is going to be 800. And then we have 18 $10 bills. So remember 800, and I'm going to do 18 $10 bills. So equals 180, but I need to add that 800 to that. So my answer is $980 that he transfers. 980. Okay, so make sure you are reading. If you need help, let me know and I will help you with that. But you really need to be sure that you are reading it to understand what it is telling you to do. All right, so if you have any questions, please, 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 I'm here to help you and I will help you. And please let me know if you need that help. Remember our Google Hangout on Wednesday, and I will post my lesson again for tomorrow. Have a great day, everybody.